हेलो फ्रेंड्स, फाइनाली यही संडे रे ओडिशा सबऑर्डिनेट स्टाफ सिलेक्शन कमिशन नर्सिंग ऑफिसर पोस्ट ପାଇଁ ଥିବା रिटन एग्जाम सरी जाइछि एवं मु आशा करूछि आपण मानकर समस्तଙ୍କର ए एग्जाम बहुत भल हिथिबो एवं फाइनाली मो पाखरे आसे कि क्वेश्चंस पेपर पहुंची जाइछि एवं आज ए वीडियो रे हमें यार नर्सिंग पार्ट रे थिबा क्वेश्चंस गुडा को डिस्कशन करबा एवं आपण माने जदि एई टाइप रो आ नुवा नुवा वीडियो देखिया ପାଇଁ चाहथांती सो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब टू माय चैनल सरकारी नर्सिंग ऑफिसर। सो चलते आम डिस्कसन्स करवा यार नर्सिंग पार्ट फास्ट क्वेश्चन थिला स्टेरिलाइजेशन ऑफ एंडोस्कोप इज डन तर चारिटा आंसर्स भी थिला तो या द मोस्ट अप्रोप्रिएट आंसर विल बी स्टेरिलाइजेशन ऑफ एंडोस्कोप इज डन बाय 2% ग्लूटाल्डिहाइड। So the next question, the normal platelet count in human blood is about आपने समस्त जानते हैं बहुत इजी क्वेश्चंस ह्यूमन बॉडी रा नॉर्मल प्लेटलेट काउंट इज 1.5 lakhs to 3.5 lakhs, so answer is B. And then third questions, at what time blood sample should be collected from the patient with malaria। तो आपण मैंने समस्ते जानी थे जो गोटे पेशेंट को malaria होउची तो सेतेबेले the best possible time to collect the sample from the patient is when the patient is actually having fever and the patient is actually having the maximum temperature। Usually patient when the patient is having maximum temperature, that is the point when the functions of the parasites are more। So when if at that time we will collect the sample, so we can able to detect the parasite in blood। So the most appropriate answer will be this is actually wrong। The most appropriate answer will be at the high level of fever। पेसेंट रो जेते बेले अधिका फीवर थिबो तो सेते बेले ही हमें तार सैंपल कलेक्ट कले तार मलेरिया तार ब्लड रे मलेरिया पैरासाइट आसीबो बा वी कैन डिटेक्ट ए पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट। देन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, nurse should be aware that which of the following medication is never given directly intravenously as a safety alert। तो आपण माने जानि छथि calcium gluconate we can give direct IV, dextrose also we can give, lasix also we can give, but potassium chloride, all of you know that potassium chloride we can't give directly, we need to dilute it, we need to dilute potassium chloride with some like saline before giving it to the patient। So the answer will be here calcium gluconate is wrong answer, the answer will be potassium chloride। Then the next question is which of the following drugs that causes expulsion of gas from the intestinal tract। Here all of you know the answer will be carminatives। While measuring blood pressure in upper arm, the chest piece of the stethoscope is placed over which of the following। All of you know this is a very simple question। While measuring blood pressure in upper arm, the chest piece of the stethoscope should be over the brachial artery। Which position used in laparoscopic sterilization? Female should be placed in which of the following will be the answers? So in laparoscopic sterilization, usually the woman or the female will be in supine positions. So the answer is C. Frozen DPT vaccine should be, all of you know that DPT vaccines, DT or DPT or tetanus toxoid, all the T series vaccines should be kept in ILR and the temperature maintained in ILR is 2 to 8 degrees centigrade। So if the DPT vaccine is frozen, that means it should be discarded and it don't have any properties of that vaccines for what purpose we are using। So when the vaccine, the DPT vaccine is already frozen, so we need to discard the vaccines, and here this is the wrong answer, we need to discard the patient। Actually this vaccines has no potency to generate immunity in a patient, so we need to discard the vaccines। Then next, where does catheter inserted through for left sided cardiac catheterization? Here all of you know that for left sided cardiac catheterization we need to insert the catheter through a artery, and for right sided cardiac catheterization we need to insert the we need to insert the catheter through a vein. So here the questions is asking for left sided cardiac catheterization. So for left sided means we need to insert through an artery. So the answer will be, because all are vein, so the answer will be femoral artery. Which of the following can be detected by Benedict's test in a urine sample? So all of you know this is a very simple question. The answer will be glucose. Urine sample for culture is collected from. This one is actually wrong answer. All of you know that for urine culture, always there is a specific term like clean catch midstream urine. So you remember that term. So for urine sample for culture is collected from midstream urine. What do you mean by systolic BP? So systolic BP. So here there are four answers. Like first one, the pressure within the arteries. Of course, it is right. Systolic BP or diastolic BP means it is always the pressure within the arteries. Then next we will read during dilatation of the left ventricles. Left ventricles. Sorry, this is wrong answer. The pressure within the arteries. Yes. During contraction of the left atrium. Sorry, again this is also wrong answer. The pressure within the arteries during contraction of left ventricles. And finally the pressure within the arteries during complete cardiac diastole. This is also a wrong answer, and usually the most appropriate answer will be the pressure within the arteries during contraction of left ventricle. Of course, this is the correct answer. Here C is the correct answer. Then what is the normal size, length, width and thickness of non-pregnant uterus in an adult? So this is a very simple question. All of you know the answer will be D. So the correct sequence to remember the size of the uterus is 7.5, 5, 2.5. So next, the angle of insertion. So sorry, I'm very sorry. The angle of the syringe and the needle for intramuscular injection is. All of you know the angle of the syringe and needle for intramuscular injection is 90 degree. Of course, this is the correct answer. Then which of the following vitamin enhance blood clotting? So also this is also a simple question. All of you know the answer is vitamin K. For effective sterilization, steam in an autoclave should be at a pressure of 15 pounds per square inch for 30 minutes and at a temperature of, this one also it is a direct question. All of you know 121 degree centigrade. Then next questions, needles, syringes, scalpels and blades are disposed in which bag, like black, blue, yellow or red? Actually this is a little bit confusing questions. Actually it has mixed like syringes with needles, scalpels and blades. All of you know that scalpels, blades and needles, these are undergone under sharp and syringe, and this is, it is a plastic. So here I think in this question it has mixed all. Actually this should be, it is not the correct questions. So I think all of you may get a grace mark for these questions, because if we will think for needles, scalpel and blades, the answer will be blue, that is blue cardboard box. But if you think for syringe, the answer will be red bag. So here I think red is not the most appropriate. Here I think all you people will may get a grace mark for this question. Then next question, for what purpose paraffin bath is used? All of you know that paraffin bath is used for rheumatoid arthritis. Usually warm paraffin bath is given so that it will little bit reduce the spasm and also reduce the contracture. So it is most effective for rheumatoid arthritis, not for edema. And which blood group is known as the universal donor? All of you know that O blood group is known as the universal donor and AB blood group is known as the universal recipient, and here the answer will be A. The term used to describe blood in the urine. All of you know blood in urine is known as hematuria. What is the color coding of nitrous oxide cylinder? All of you know this one also, it is a direct question. The answer is French blue. And here also black with white soldiers. This one it is for oxygen cylinder. And the question is asking for nitrous oxide cylinder. So the answer will be B, French blue. What is known as X-ray study of the fallopian tube? So this one also it is a direct question. The X-ray study of the fallopian tube is salpingography. And if the question is asking the X-ray study of fallopian tube along with the uterus, then again it will be the uterosalpingography. Then the correct method for calculating EDD. So all of you know the correct method or the rule for calculating EDD. It is the first day of the last menstrual period plus 280 days or 9 months 7 days. But here I think one thing is missing, like in among the answers it has written like first day of last menstrual period plus 280 days, and among also it has added 7 days. I think here little bit mistake has been done, like it should be plus or minus 7 days. So among the four, the most appropriate answer is D, that is the first day of the last menstrual period plus 280 days, and I think the question has missed little bit, plus or minus 7 days. Then 500 mg of a drug is ordered. It is supplied in tablet of 1 mg per tablet. So how many tablets should be administered? Usually in these questions 500 mg of a drug is ordered. Okay, then it is supplied in tablet of 1 mg per tablet. So if you have to give 500 mg and one tablet contain 1 mg, then you need to give 500 numbers of tablet, but among the answers there is no options for 500. So I think this question also incorrect. I think this 1 mg it need to be 1 gram. So if it will be 1 gram, so one tablet contains 1 gram and we need to give 500 mg. So we have to give half tablet, means 0.5 tablet. So this will be the answer, and these questions need to be changed. So I think for this question also you people may get grace mark. Then when a drug is to be given at bedtime, which of the following coded instruction is used? All of you know this is also a direct question, and the answer will be HS. Again, image based question. What is the instrument shown below? All of you know this instrument is tracheal dilator. There is no need to be any confusions, because urethral dilator, this is not a urethral dilator, this is not a aneurysm needle, this is a tracheal dilator. What does the following ECG indicates? Here you can see, like in this ECG, it is a regular pattern ECG. There is no irregularities, and here you can see this is the P wave, P wave, P wave, and this is the QRS complex, QRS complex, QRS complex, and this is the T wave. And here you can see, like from the P wave to this is the QRS complex, and you can use here you see the interval P, here the QRS, here you can see the PR interval. If you see the PR interval, this PR interval, and between this P and R, I think there are like here one to here, between this point to between this point there are small small, five boxes are there, and also from here to here there are about 2 to 3 small boxes. So it is totally, and you can measure here also, like from here to here 5, and from here to here about 7 to 8 small boxes are there, and for each small box it is about 0.04 millisecond, and for about 8 small box it is 8 into 0.04, and so it will be, the answer is 36.36 milliseconds. Means the time here, the time taken for the conduction of the impulse from the from this P point, or from the atria to the ventricle, is 0.36 millisecond. 0.36 millisecond. But actually the maximum duration or the maximum PR interval is 0.2 milliseconds, and this is the time taken for the impulse to be traveled from the atria to the ventricle. So when it in this questions it is 0.36 milliseconds. So it is more than, this is more than 0.2 milliseconds. So this is completely, the answer will be first degree heart block. Then what is this? All of you know this is a BT set, blood transfusion set, or we call it a blood set. The physician is examining the patient's abdomen to diagnose possible what? All of you know the physician is examining the patient's right side, or you can say the right abdomen, or you can say like if you divide it in 4 quadrant, then the right lower quadrant. So the right lower quadrant is exactly the area of appendicitis. So the physician is examining the patient's abdomen to diagnose possible appendicitis. Identify the symbol shown in the paragraph. All of you know that this symbol denotes recyclable waste. Then here you can see the picture. The test done in the picture is to test the patency of what? You just uh, see the picture, like two persons are uh, applying pressure. One person is applying pressure over the radial artery here, and another person is applying pressure over ulnar artery. Here ulnar artery, here radial artery. Actually, this is what test. All of you know that before doing ABG, we are doing Allen test, and now the term, now it is changed to, that is the modified Allen test. So modified Allen test, it should be done before doing ABG. And in modified Allen test, what we did in modified Allen test, usually we are checking for the patency of the ulnar artery. So we have to first occlude the radial artery, then simultaneously occlude the ulnar artery, and we have to raise the hand. We have to raise the hand, and after that we should slowly release the ulnar artery. So slowly release pressure over the ulnar artery, and we will continue applying pressure over the radial artery, and we should check that what is the color of the hand, whether again recirculation is established or not. So by doing that we can able to know whether the ulnar artery is patent or not, and if the ulnar artery is patent, and recirculation will be established in the hand, so that we can do a AVG, so that we can puncture the radial artery. But if we found that there is no flow or there is no circulation to the hand by just opening the ulnar artery and by pressing the radial artery. So we should not do ABG, or we should not puncture the radial artery. So here this is modified Allen test, and this test is done to check the patency of, here radial vein is wrong answer, this is the ulnar artery. Identify the strip shown in the photograph. So all of you know this photograph is, it is identifying the MDT, that is the multi drug therapy, that is for leprosy, and it contains like four regimens, like for like clofazimine, dapsone, rifampicin, all these are multi drug therapy, multicolored tablets. Then 48, cut section of structure shown in the photograph contains, all of you know this is the structure of an umbilical cord, and the umbilical cord contains two artery, one vein. So the answer will be two artery, one vein, C. Injection technique shown in figure is used to administer. So all of you know this is BCG. The answer will be BCG. What of the following can be monitored using this step? So all of you know this is a MUSC, mid upper arm circumference. This tape is used to measure the mid upper arm circumference, and this is done to assess the nutritional status. So the answer will be nutritional status. Which babies are at higher risk to have hypothermia? So all of you know here the answer is low birth weight babies. Which is the best solid food that can be used during the process of weaning? All of you know that weaning it can be started it can be started means from 6 weeks, or it can be started a little bit early, like from 4 to 6 weeks. So all of you know that weaning, it is the in this process we are supplementing, or we are adding outside food with mother's milk. And the sequence, all of you know that we will gradually and first we will administer liquid, then semi-solid, then finally solid. But here the question is asking which is the best solid food. So I think the question is asking about solid food that can be used during process of pregnancy. So solid food, if we give like a solid food, so solid food like egg white is also solid food, vegetables, fruits, rice, cereals. So I think this question is a little bit confusing for me also. So I am also a little bit confused. I think the most of appropriate answer will the question is asking solid food. So actually egg white, it can be easily digestible and also contain all the nutritional content, and also fruits. Okay, fruits, but directly fruits we can't give. We can give fruits by either uh, like making puree, or either by making it masked fruit. But I think vegetable also directly we can give, rice and cereals also directly we can give. I think egg white we can give directly. We can give directly egg white to a 6, 7 or 8 months like infant. So I think for me this question is a little bit confusing, but I think the answer may be C, egg white. When is the best time to achieve pregnancy? So all of you know that the best time to achieve pregnancy is, so 14 days after the beginning of the next period. So all of you know all of you think that this may also the answer, like 14 days before the next period is expected. But here it is expected. We don't know the exact date of the period. Like it may not happen, or it may be 2 3 days late, or it may be 2 3 days earlier. But here like 14 days after the beginning of the next period. So the period so here in this case we know the date of period. So from the date of period. So for the from the first date of the period, we know it. We can like uh, we can take the date here, and by adding 14 days. So what is the first day of the period and 14 days after that period? I think this is the most appropriate answer, and it will be 14 days after the beginning of the next period. Then expected weight of 1 year old child when birth weight is 3.5 kg. So all of you know the birth weight, it is doubled in 5 to 6 months of age and it is tripled in 1 year. So if the birth weight is 3.5 kg, so 7 kg, this is the wrong answer, and birth weight is 3.5, so it will be tripled in 1 year. So the answer will be 10.5 kg. Appropriate time for TT immunization in a pregnant woman without previous TT immunization is, the woman is not previously taken TT. So this will the at first contact or as early as possible in pregnancy. The answer is A. Characteristic feature of skin in a dehydrated patient include, patient is dehydrated, so warm and dry skin will be there, loss of elasticity will be there, but pigmented skin, this is not the sign of dehydration, but it is the sign of loss of fat. So the answer will be both A and B. Abnormal hardening of bone and an elevation in bone density is known as, this is osteopetrosis. Mania is characterized by, like you know, this is the high self-esteem. Physician ordered oral as well as nasal suction to a client. You will do suction first. All of you know the sequence is always M, then N, then mouth and nose. So it is always the answer will be mouth. Onset of true labor pain to full dilatation of cervix indicates. This one is the first stage of labor. Onset of the true labor pain to full dilatation of the cervix. The most common cause of abortion in first trimester. Also, this is the chromosomal abnormality, because during the all the causes, the cause of abortion in first trimester, it is mostly the chromosomal abnormality. If it is in second trimester, mostly it is due to maternal diseases. But if it is in third trimester, it may be due to trauma or ITI. ITI also is, it is one type of trauma only. The nurse is aware that the most common assessment finding in a child with ulcerative colitis is, so among the all the symptoms, these are like intense abdominal cramps also, it is the symptoms. Profuse diarrhea, this is the symptoms also. Abdominal distension also may be there, but anal fissure it may be, may not be. But among these, the most appropriate answer will be profuse diarrhea. Placenta is the organ that provides exchange of nutrients and waste product between mother and fetus. This developed by, this actually first one, this is not the correct answer. Actually, the time taken for the development and maturation of fistula is third month. By the end of third month or by the third month, the fistula the development of the fistula is complete and it is mature to take over the the its all functions, and the answer will be third month. MMR means here like mother mortality rate. This is not the correct. Male mortality, this is not male mortality ratio. The correct answer is maternal mortality rate. Method of choice to remove ear wax is, so cotton soft, because this is not the correct answer. The correct answer is mineral oil. Actually, if you will put little bit mineral oil, it will make soft the earwax, so it will be easy to remove. But if you apply cotton swab applicator, some swab, it will again push the wax inside the ear. So this is not the appropriate answer is mineral oil. Oral contraceptive pill need to be started on first day of menstruation, third day of menstruation, seventh day of menstruation, fifth day of menstruation. This is the correct answer is fifth day of menstruation. Oral contraceptive pill to be started. The first thing that a nurse must ensure when the baby's head comes out Actually, when you are able to when the baby head is visible and you are able to see the baby's head, the first thing you should remember that you should try to like find out if the cord is around the neck or not. So no part of the cord is encircling the baby's neck. This is the most appropriate answer because you need to check it very carefully. Otherwise, the baby may suffocate and the baby may die due to birth asphyxia. You are irrigating a draining wound with sterile saline solution. Which of the following would be the most appropriate procedure to follow? So all of you know that I am not reading all this. The appropriate answer will be B because from questions you know that it is a draining wound. So it is a infected wound and which is draining and you are going to irrigating the wound. So, so the wound is means the wound before irrigation the wound is always dirty. So first we have to do like wash hand, wear a clean gloves. You need not to wear a sterile gloves because first we have to remove the soil dressing. So wear a clean gloves, then remove soil dressing, then remove the dirty gloves, remove the dirty clean gloves. Then again wash your hand, then wear sterile gloves, then prepare sterile field. Then this is the correct answer. Earliest sign of glaucoma is actually blurred vision. Blurred vision is also one sign, but this is not the earliest sign. And also blurred vision it is seen in cataract. But the earliest sign of glaucoma will be halos around lights. The most common site of occurring peptic ulcer in stomach. Here it is. All of you know the answer is pyloric portions. A child is to receive 500 ml of an IV solution over 12 hours via tubing that delivers microdrips at 60 ml per 60 drops per ml. The nurse would infuse solution at which of the following rates? So all of you know here the drop factor it has given in the questions like 1 ml equal to 60 drops and you need to give 500 ml over 12 hours. So you need to give 500 ml over 12 hours. So in 1 hour, how you will give 500 divided by 12? And again, this is the ml. And again, whatever it will be, this will be the ml. That much ml you need to give. And again, the question is asking about drops. And 1 ml equal to 60 drops. So again, you have to like find out from here. And the answer I am directly saying the answer will be 42 drops per minute. A client is admitted with a burn injury to both of his upper extremities. What is the total body surface area? So all of you know by applying the rule of 9, like both the upper extremities, like for one upper extremities it is 9%, and if you it is for both the upper extremities it is 9 and 9, 18%. But if it will be for lower extremities, for one lower extremity it will be 18 and for both lower extremity it will be 36. The sequence of administration of medication in anesthesia for ECT. Here all of you know that like before ECT we are giving pre-medication and the pre-medication is atropine and then the anesthesia like thiopental or like methotrexate and finally the muscle relaxant, that is the succinylcholine. The answer will be A. Risk factors for breast cancer include young age, young age at first birth, this is not a risk factor. Young age at menopause, this is also not a risk factor. Young age at menarche means like for in case of a woman who is having early menarche. So the exposure of the hormone estrogen will be long. Means the woman at the age of 10 or 12, she has uh, her fast menarche and the menopause will be also late. So the exposure of estrogen, the long duration of exposure of estrogen. So there is chances of developing of breast cancer. The answer will be young age at menarche, D. What is the most appropriate nursing intervention while treating a laceration? So all of you know laceration is a deep like cut. It is not exactly a cut injury, but it is a deep injury. So it will be applied pressure dressing and ice pack. The diet that is appropriate in normal pregnancy should be high in. All of you know that the pregnancy it should be always high in carbohydrate, high in vitamins, high in fats, minerals, high in protein. But the most appropriate answer will be not this one. Usually all the minerals and vitamins are micronutrients, but the macronutrients what we need in pregnancy is you need more high level of protein, high level of carbohydrate and high level of fat. So the most appropriate answer will be high proteins, carbohydrate and fats. The nurse is providing a teaching section to a client who has ulcerative colitis. The nurse will instruct the client for which diet. All of you know this is the answer will be D, low residue and low fiber diet, so that the colon it can extract all the nutrients and the load upon the colon will be less. The sensory perception with no basis in reality is known. All of you know that the answer will be hallucination. Like for hallucination, it is known as like false perception. Means perception without nothing. That is false perception, hallucinations. During blood transfusion therapy, patient developed wheezing and her skin becomes flushed with hives. These are the characteristics. All of you know this is the character of transfusion reaction. Bottle feed babies are more prone than breastfeed babies to diarrhea. Yes, that is the correct answer. Diarrhea. Patient complains of pain and has redness with swelling at the site of IV. The nurse must this all the signs are swelling is there, redness is there, also pain is there. Like all these are all the signs of thrombophlebitis. And what we should do? We should stop infusion and remove the IV cannula. Which of the following is a common symptoms of lungs cancer? All of you know that dyspnea on exertion. This is not a sign. Like a healthy people also will dyspnea will be there on exertions. Cough or change in a chronic cough. Yes, cough is definitely a sign symptoms of lung cancer. For me, blood tinct sputum. This is also a sign like symptoms. But the cough or change in a chronic cough. This is seen in 70% of 70% of cases of lungs cancer. So the common symptoms is cough or change in a chronic cough. Hypnotic drugs are used to treat. All of you know that hypnotic drugs are used to treat sleep disorders. Mr. Harry was complaining about the pain at his right hypochondriac region. All of you know that abdominal has 9 region, and this 9 region has content in it. One of it is right hypochondriac region. The first right side region in the right hypochondriac. So it will be the answer will be abdomen. The IV fluid of choice in patient with severe dehydration. All of you know, if the patient is in severe dehydration, the IV fluid you need to give is ringer lactate. Which gland is responsible for initiating the menstrual cycle? All of you know, for initiating of menstrual cycle, FSH is needed, follicle stimulating hormone, and for augmenting it, LH is needed. So FSH, LH both are secreted from anterior pituitary gland. A 20-year-old female complains of sudden onset of palpitations and apprehensions. She is sweating for last 10 minutes and fears of impending death. The diagnosis is generalized anxiety disorder. Following DPT immunization, a child developed swelling and tenderness at the injection site, a low-grade fever and malaise. What is the appropriate nursing interaction? All of you know that these are the common signs and symptoms after DPT immunization. So this is the expected reaction and teach them how to manage. The answer will be C. Identify the incorrect pair among the following. So ABG, BCG, TB intradermal, right? DPT, pertussis, AC. This is not AC. This is IM given. This is the incorrect sequence. Then pregnant woman who is 4 months pregnant ask the nurse how much and what time of exercise she should get. Actually, now she is 4 months pregnant. So exercise to raise the heart rate. This is not the correct answer. Perform gentle back lying. Actually, this is avoided after 4 months. This will apply more pressure in that superior vena cava. and also this will prevent draining to superior vena cava, and this will obstruct the like blood vessel supplying to uterus. Try high intensity aerobic. No, this is not. Walk briskly for 10 to 15 minutes daily and gradually increase this time. This is the correct answer. A client comes to the clinic with a bleeding nose. So again, this is a repeating question. So all of you know that. Sit up with your head tilted forward. Grasp the sub part of your nose firmly between your thumb and forefinger. This is the correct answer. Which of the following condition is common in pregnant client in second trimester? So all of you know in second trimester the common in pregnant women is physiologic anemia. A person seeing a rope take, takes it to be a snake. The condition is here something is there or one object is there and he is mistakenly to something like for snake. So it is a illusion, means wrong perceptions. The clinic nurse prepares to administer an MMR vaccine to a 5-year-old. The nurse administers these vaccines. All of you know MMR is administered at 9 months and it is subcutaneously given. So subcutaneously in the outer aspect of the upper arm, right? Which one of the following anti-tubercular drugs cannot be given to? All of you know that streptomycin, amikacin, kanamycin. These are contraindicated in pregnancy. Connection between artery and vein. All of you know that artery and vein are connected only due to that capillaries. The answer will be capillaries. Purposes of tractions. All of you know tractions are given in fractures. Helps in internal reduction. No, no, this is not helping in internal reductions. It helps to reduce muscle spasm and contracture. Yes, B. Yes, also A. So the answer will be both A and B. A child is to receive dexamethasone intravenously at an ordered dose of 7.6 mg and the drug concentration in the vial is 4 mg per ml, which of the following? So the vial contains 4 mg per ml and you need to give 7.6 mg. So 1 mg is again 4 mg 1 ml. So 1 mg will be 1 by 4 and into 7.6. So 7.6 divided 4 and the answer will be 1.9. So it is 1.9 ml. During the assessment stage, the client with schizophrenia leaves his arm in an air after the nurse has taken his blood pressure. This action, all of you know, this is the waxy flexibility. Means the constant behavior of a patient, like moving his extremities in such a uncoordinated manner. So this is waxy flexibility. The main function of the kidney is eliminate oxygen, no. Metabolize vitamins, no. Eliminate, no. Regulate fluid balance and the removing